Good morning. Right, I've just left mine, just stopped off at the services to get myself, I worked yesterday and Monday, so yeah, not gonna lie, I'm exhausted, but we are on our way to Belgium, myself and Terry along with Lewis and a guy called Ben, and yeah, going to do a film with Urban. Absolutely buzzing for this. Like, I love Belgium. Belgium is one of my favourite places to go. And I'm going somewhere new that I've not been before, which is always a bonus, you know. I've been out and I fished Belgium for years. All the spots I fish, I seem to always sort of gravitate and rotate around the same ones. Mainly because there's some bangers in there and it's not busy. But yeah, we're going to a new stretch. It's always nice when you're fishing with different people. I've not fished with Terry himself before. Like, the man is an absolute legend within carp fishing, as you all know. He's unstoppable. He hasn't fished himself for around about 7 or 8 months, and he's excited as well. He's just as excited as I am. And I'm out fishing all the time, as you can imagine the buzzer he's got right now. So yeah, I've got 56 minutes to get to his house. Gonna get the gear in the van. I'm all loaded. Everything's done. Everything's charged. Power packs, cameras, lamping lights. Yeah, I've been food shopping. I've done everything. Switched over from my 13-foot rods and mono over to my 10-foot rods with braid, because you're allowed to use braid obviously out there on the public waters. Yeah, we're ready, you know. We've got a good bait. I've got Particle with me from obviously got the bait from Urban. Terry's bringing all the boilie and hook baits. And yeah, buzzing, absolutely buzzing to get out there. I've got, like I said, a 55-minute drive now to Terry's house, and then we've both got to drive down to Dover to catch the ferry at 8 o'clock, which is then a 90-minute crossing, and then we've got about a 2-hour drive the other side, which is nice, you know. It's not hours and hours. I've been on some journeys, like when I go down and fish the Kempish, for instance, it's hours now, you know. It's 5.5, 6 hour drive, and you've got to plus your crossing, and yeah, but it's nice. 2 hours the other side, and we're there. So by around midday, we should be there on the venue, and we're probably going to spend today just walking about. But I'll cover that all with Terry when Terry gets in. We'll cover that. But yeah, we're buzzing for it. Can't wait. We're on our way.
Got everything, mate.
Dover it is.
Yeah, that's it. I'll grab some water.
Yeah. Here we go.
On our way.
On our way. So yeah, picked Terry up this morning, early doors, didn't I tell?
Yep.
Got on the ferry and a right touch, didn't we?
Yep, straight on the ferry, 6 o'clock ferry. We booked in at 8 o'clock, they let us on the early one, so that was good.
Yeah, that was a touch, that.
2 hours to the destination.
Yeah, about an hour and 50 left we've got.
Conditions are good. Hopefully the old fish will be right on it.
We have arrived.
Yep.
And we've actually seen Carp in the first 30 seconds of getting out of the van, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
So,
Put a bit of bait on the spot, but where we was coming to, the water's really dark,
yeah,
murky, so it don't look too good, and there's an English van here as well.
Yeah, there is actually.
So that ain't ideal.
But yeah, we're here. We've just having a wander, really, just stretching the legs. I'm going to do a good look about.
That's it.
And then
see what we find.
But we have baited one area. We've literally sat back, looked over the edge, and saw fish. So
yep, it's all good.
It's looking promising. As you can probably hear, it's very, very windy. It's been windy most of the day. Massive chop coming down on this mega stretch of canal. It's quite a large stretch. Container ships come down, as I've said. Terry's actually gone for a walk, and I'm here with rods out. Everything's in the van, packed up. Van's locked. Got 3 rods out of the net. So just eyes on, watching. Wow. So we've had the rods out about 3 hours. Me and Terry have walked miles today, and yeah, we've seen fish on here showing, and we've worked hard, got some helped each other get rods out, and this one has just rattled off. Well, first bite of our session out here in Belgium. Just gone 51 out on the scales, but that's with the sling, so it's about 47, 48 pound. Nutcracker fluoro once again. We're going to get this one back and get the rods back out because it is clearly bite time.
Well done, Craig. Brilliant.
Thank you, Terry,
what a
mate.
fish.
Look at the width.
What a fish. It is an absolute peach. Monster. Well, we've just done our first 24 hours down on this large canal. It seems a bit low stock. We see some fish, moved on them. 4 rods, 2 rods each. Craig had one within an hour, £46 or £47.
Yeah, 47.
And beautiful common. So the fish we were seeing didn't look that big, and then he goes and catches one like that. But we did see one good fish show. But since then, I think they've moved off, and we're going to have to go looking for them again. I did see something about an hour ago. I must have walked good, been reeled in most of the day because the boats have been coming through, wiping the lines out.
You're driving like a man, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Like your lines are just getting ripped off.
Literally pulling all your leads off the spot, blowing the leads up the bank and that. So it's just one of them things you can sort of overcome it, isn't it? You've got to sort of adapt and overcome.
That's it. But we're going to sit it out anyway until about 10 o'clock tonight, because Craig had his fish in the evening.
8 o'clock.
And they started showing sort of late afternoon, didn't they?
Yeah.
Early evening. So hopefully we'll see a few coming up in the next couple of hours. But so far I've enjoyed it so much down here.
It's a mega venue as well.
This is a beautiful place. There's miles and miles and miles. There's not any other anglers.
We haven't seen anyone actually, have we?
No, we've not seen a person. A few Belgian people, the locals, walk past or come past on their bikes. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
And apart from that, we're just down here, us against Carp. We don't know what's in here. We don't know how many fish are in here. We've seen a few. We've had one on the bank. There's 4 of us. There's another 2 of our friends further along. They're about a mile along on a different bit, but fishing in this same canal.
Yeah.
So between us.
Well, would you believe it? We just Terry reeled his rods in, and I put my bivvies, literally just pulled the pegs out, and we thought, right, we're going to get on the move. Terry hadn't been, Terry's about a bit more longer than I have. He hasn't seen anything, and went down to pick up the left-hand rod. I got an absolute 1-toner off the right-hand rod. Fish number 2 of our little Belgian trip. We've come out here with not really knowing where to go. We've just sort of a bit of a road trip. Done a lot of leg work. This is the second morning. I had one on the first night, and I've had this one on the second morning. We've literally, Terry's been up. I sort of overslept, as I do. Terry's out walking around, as he does. And come back, he hadn't seen anything. Boat come through the swim. Big shipping container come through. Right over the baited area. I put back leads on less than 10 minutes before, and taking the bivvy down, went to fold the bed up, and the right hand rod has absolutely belted off. So yeah, another Belgium common, half the size of the last one, but always nevertheless welcome. And once again, 14mm nutcracker, 12mm nutcracker pop-up fluoro over the top. Job done. I'm not sure what we're going to do now, probably still going to move, but maybe bait this and come back tonight, I reckon. But we'll see. Anyway, let's get this one back. I've had one this morning, just put one back. We're going to go for a mooch about, have a look around. But before we go, I'm going to put out about 2.5 kilos of bait over the 2 areas, and come back tonight, hopefully bag one.
Well, we've changed canals
Again?
Yep. After fishing the other one for 2 days, walking and walking and walking, we landed 2 fish. Craig had both of them. They were both beauties out of the hard canal. But I carried on walking and looking, and I found some other fish now. Ain't too far from where we was, probably about half a mile.
Yeah.
And we found a few swimming around in the edge, and we found a couple of spots and all.
And he's seen the fish on the go under the camera over the spot.
I lowered the little camera what we're using up Stone Acres. I lowered it down on the spot, and all of a sudden a little mirror, I suppose, well I say little, it's a good 20 pounder, swam under the camera, just waddled along. Unbelievable.
There's fish.
So I'm going to go and lower a little spoonful of bait on that now, and then I'm going to look for my other rod where that to go, and that's going to be tonight. That's us sorted. Yeah. Craig's going to go right at the other end, which is probably about half a mile away.
Yeah.
And hopefully we're either end of this section.
Epic little section, isn't it? It's only short, to be fair.
It's stunning. We're really up high. We've got brilliant views of everything.
Yeah.
It's paradise.
Right, anyway, we're going to get these rods sorted out. We'll do another bit later on when we've got everything all sorted out.
I've got here 22mm nutcracker, some red spicy fish boilie, some hemp, some freshly cooked hemp. I cooked it this week, and it's got chilli in it, and I'll put a load of chilli flakes out of the red fish in it. Just an hour 4 sweet tigers that I cooked in a sweet flavouring, and I'm going to just lay my rig across the top, and that's going to go out there, and we're going to try and stay stealth because there's fish here and we really don't want to scare them. So we put the section on it.
Yep.
That's got to be it.
Now you're coming up to it now. Keep going, another section. You need to go left as well.
All lands.
I think you go forward a bit, yeah. Well, Terry has got his first bite of the trip. Seems to have weeded him up a little bit, but it's out there somewhere. Still on, Tel?
Yeah, mate.
Hang on, fish.
Decent one, isn't it?
I think so.
Go on, Tal.
200-yard run. It is a good one, though.
Yeah, that's there. Can you hold up?
Well, moved down to a new canal last night with the boys. They've been catching some nice fish. Lewis has had a good few fish. Ben had a cracking 32-pound mirror this morning, and my one's just ripped off, and it's dark common. So, right result.
Well, I haven't really done much to the camera. I haven't really had anything. I wasn't on them yesterday. I set up on them, but they done the off. But yeah, as I said, I've come up to another stretch of canal. It's a lot smaller. It's a totally different set of waterways. And there's some really nice carp in it. Like, there's nothing massive. There's a 50-pounder in it, I think. Terry actually had the third biggest mirror called Adidas. He had that this morning. Got unbelievable fish, got some unbelievable pictures and footage of it as well, and really good angling. And he had another 2 as well. He actually had 3 bites this morning. I didn't have anything, didn't even get a liner, but I've moved. I've now down the opposite end, and they've been here. You know, I've put the drone up to do a bit of filming, and yeah, you can see them. They're just mooching about, and I've got 3 good rods out on 3 clear spots. I've got one about 3 rod lengths off the far bank, and I've got one that's about a rod length and a half, which is on the bottom of the shelf. and then I've got one in mid-channel I want to pop up. So yeah, I feel confident. The middle rod I'm actually doing with a baiting pole, 'cause it's quite a small spot. Yeah, the left hand one is just on the right hand one, it's just a little, it's an underarm. And baiting wise, I'm just boilies and tigers really. The hemp just drifts off the spot, so I want it to sink quite fast and get down to the bottom rather than drifting off and settling somewhere else. So this end seems a lot deeper as well on the edge, in the margins and that. It's yeah, it's nice. It's, I reckon, 7 foot. So yeah, buzzing. Hopefully we got about 30 hours left, 28 hours left I think. And Terry and Lewis have gone for a walk. They've gone to see if they can see anything, check my spots over the back, and go to the shop and get some fruit and stuff. So, but yeah, all moved, rods are all out. Tell's had a lovely one. Lewis has had a couple this morning as well. Two commons. One of them was about 26, 27 pound, really nice one. The other one mid-double. Been a bit of a nightmare on the mats. We didn't really get any picture of it. We got a little bit of video footage of it. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. The boat's already been through once. Like the boat comes up a lift and then comes out of this docking, like this structure. And then it comes through, and then what it does, it picks all your, like, your lines start going beep beep beep, all your bobbins start going. Terry, yesterday I hooked that he picked up me, and I had to pull for a break on it, which luckily snapped the hook link. And Terry got picked up this morning, was chasing the boat up the canal. But they were shouting to Ben, who was next, about 150, 200 yards out, grab us some scissors. So he's running up, chasing the boat, ready to snip it. So, but yeah, it's all fun and games, all part of canal life. Lots of people about, everyone's polite. I've had the odd, I think Terry had one guy say something a bit shitty to him, but other than that, everyone's polite, lovely people, kids walking about, and it's just a lovely place to be. We've been out here 5 days, we've not seen another English angler other than Tim Pot come and saw us, but obviously it was arranged. We've not seen anyone. A few match fishermen, pole anglers and that, but what a beautiful place, honestly, it really is. But anyway, we're going to, last couple of days, obviously I was on the big canal trying to chase a big one. There's a lot of work, it's a lot of leg work, it's a lot of driving, it's just this massive boats coming through, 10-ounce leads, you know what I mean? It's a different ball game, whereas this is more up close and personal. And it's a lot more relaxing because we know they're here. So I've got a few couple of bathrooms to do when I get back. So rather than burning myself out and going knackered, I thought, look, it's meant to be an holiday. I've had a big one, I had a 47 out of a mega art canal along with a mid-20, and then I've had a couple of, yesterday I wasn't on them, this morning I'm on them, so look, I'm happy. I'm just going to relax and enjoy the last sort of 24 hours. Just rest really, not going to bother walking about, I know they're here. So, yeah. Been an epic trip so far, I'm not going to lie. Had some really nice fish. 2 original mirrors out of it, 2 of the A-team out of this canal. 1 to Ben and 1 to Tell. Lewis has been catching loads, has had no real big ones, but he's had I think he had a £30 common, really nice one. And yeah, I've had a couple out the other canal. So, fingers crossed for a few more fish. I think we had 15 bites, I think. Which is mega, especially on a water like this. Like, this is not easy. This is 6 miles long, this stretch. So, but look, here we have my 3rd carp of the trip out here in Belgium, and between us, I think, how many bites we had, Tell? 17?
17. We've landed 17.
17
and
bites.
There's been a couple of fish lost, so we're probably on about 20 bites.
2 40s, 3 of the A-team, sorry, and plenty of commons like this.
Yeah, Ben just put back a £35 common as well.
That was a beautiful common as well, wasn't it? Right, we're going to get this one back. I've already got the rod back out, so we're going to get this one back in the water. I was just packing up, just looking the van out, getting everything ready for to load the van up, so my stuff's at the back and Tail stuff's near the back doors, because we've got to drop Tail home. I've got an absolute scream on my right hand rod. made me jump. It went from 0 to hero. But we got probably the smallest common of the trip, I reckon. Would you reckon, Tell?
Yeah, probably.
But
I think
he's an immaculate common.
He's a stunner, isn't he?
Out of a gorgeous canal. If it lets me hold it.
It'll grow on to £50, I reckon.
There we go. What a way to end the trip. I have got the rod back out, but I've still got to sort the van out, so I've probably got half hour, but you never know. I'd like to catch a £30 mirror out of this stretch just to top it off for myself. But yeah, gorgeous. Look at that bar of gold. Anyway, yeah.
Well, we've just come to the end of our 5-day session out in Belgium. It's been a hard session. We've done a lot of walking, a lot of hard work looking for fish. We must have covered, I don't know, 10 mile a bank, easy, up and down, up and down.
I'd say more than that, mate. To be fair.
Yeah, probably a lot more.
Done that on the first day.
But we've got on fish. We started on a big shipping canal, and within 2 nights on there we had 2 fish. Craig had both of them, absolute banging carp. Up to the big one was £47, the other one was a bit smaller, but they were lovely fish. But then they seemed to do the off, so we kept looking for them, kept walking up and down. I mean, in one day I'd done 35,000 steps on my phone, so I was up and down looking for these fish, and then they disappeared. So we've moved a few mile away onto a different stretch. This stretch is about 6 or 7 kilometres long, and after a little while we found them in here, and we settled here for the last few nights. And between us, we've had a rake of fish. We've probably had about 15 fish,
Yeah, we have.
15, 16 fish out of this stretch. We've had 2 or 3 of the big uns as well. Ben had a cracking £33 mirror, £36 common. We've had a load of small ones. I caught the Adidas fish, which is a well-known fish in here, 41.5. And it's been a brilliant session, really has.
Yeah, it's been really enjoyable for all round, really. Even from the journey down, we had a nice drive, and then yeah, we just met the lads. Obviously, first of all, I've met Lewis and Ben, 2 good lads, and yeah, everyone's had a good session. I'd say Ben, he had 2 bites, 2 of the A team. Lewis has had numerous, but I think he's had 9 or 10 fish on his own. I think Terry's had the Adidas fish and a couple of others. And I've had the big one out of the canal, so everyone's had a wicked session. Everyone's had something, and they've worth talking about.
Weather's been good, hasn't it?
Weather's been amazing.
Weather's been amazing, yep. Weather's been huge. It's a beautiful place, absolutely stunning place. A nice place to spend a few days. We've seen quite a few fish swimming around as well, haven't we? So
yeah.
We've been seeing fish. They drift in and out, because where it's so long here, they come in on you, and you're on fish, and then all of a sudden they disappear again, so they probably go up. I mean, yesterday morning we found them about 2 mile away.
And the one that you had, the Adidas fish, you saw that 2 miles up, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, yeah. And I see the one that Ben had caught the day before, I see that as well, like 3 miles up, so, right up the other end. So they're all over the show, aren't they, these fish?
Yeah. But then when we came back, had a look around here, and there was, before we went, we didn't really see a great deal, which is why I sort of went for a wander. And then we came back here, we didn't see really none of the big ones apart from the ones they'd already caught. So when we got back here, we had a look about, and there was so many fish back down here again. So they just move up and down as canal carp. That's what they do. Yep. But I do think because the pressure of us clumping them, I think that's definitely pushed them out of this zone, doesn't it?
Yeah. Or even the ones that are here, we've probably hooked some of them, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've already hooked some of them. So to have had 20 bites along here, we've put a big dent in them. So they're probably a bit wary out there now, aren't they? It's not as the first night we had loads of fish, didn't we?
Yeah.
And
well, first night I was down on the other canal, wasn't I?
Yeah.
The first night, so you come up here.
Yep.
With the lads, and I stayed down on the shipping canal, mainly because we baited it, and I just wanted to try and bag another big one out of there. And obviously we were definitely on them. Then they moved off, and Tell found them, so then we moved on them again. And then I had another one the next morning, didn't I? Yep. And then they done the off.
That's it. And they could be like 20 mile away, couldn't they?
I think it's like 140 miles along that river.
Yeah, easy. Yeah. So we've had a brilliant trip. We had a good trip here last year as well. We fished a similar area last year. We come out here and I think we had about 25 fish, up to £58 last time. So, you know, we've had 2 trips. We've had over 40 carp. in 2 trips, in probably like 8 or 9 nights fishing, and really enjoyed it. So stunning.
People
isn't it,
are polite. There's so much activity going on. You've got people who come up and down on horses and bikes, and people having barbecues. Everyone's polite. You get the odd one that's a bit shirty, but other than that, 99% of people out here are stop and talk to you. Like, they're intrigued, like, especially when you've got one on the bank, and they can't believe it. But these are people that live out here. These are locals that are here every day, and they see one that's not even massive. Like, they might see a 20-pounder on the bank, and they're like, "Wow, where's that from?" And here, like, they don't believe it. Like, when you tell them there's one in there double the size,
they're big fish, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're big fish. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. Absolutely beautiful. The water quality in here is really clear. There's a lot of weed in here. You see them moving through the weed. It's just a nice place to spend time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. But we're obviously we're off today. We're gonna probably give it an hour and get packed up and slow pack up and get everything done nice and all the van done, so we ain't got to mess around when we get to the other side.
That's it.
And then start planning another one, won't we?
Yeah, come back out here again, definitely. Maybe try a different canal.
Yeah.
You know, come out here. I mean, we've fished 3 different canals out here now, and we've caught big ones out of all 3. So
yeah. Right. Well, that was a recap. But yeah, it's been a mega session. Lots of fish caught. But regarding bait, we've been trying to do a piece on bait. We've actually run out, which is why we've not really done one. But myself, I was just using mainly. It started off with hemp, tigers, and nutcracker combined with the spicy red fish boilie. In a mix, but what I noticed was when I was putting the hemp in, when I was putting the bait in, the hemp would take a lot longer to get to the bottom, and it was drifting off the spot. So I then took the hemp out of my mix. I was just using tigers, nutcracker, and spicy fish, spicy red fish.
Yep.
And that's what I've had all my bites on, and the rigs as I've already shown you. But what about yourself?
Yeah, just been using boilie really. Same as Craig. When we fished the big shipping canal, we did put a bit of seed in to start with, but then Craig's fish come on a boilie, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was on the only rod that didn't have seed around it, and that was what done the fish, and between us that's all we've used, isn't it? Boilie. I've been using a mixture of nutcracker and red fish. The fish that I've had from this particular bit, I've been fishing sort of the far margins, so I've been walking around. It's a long walk, it's about a mile to go round to baby spots. I've been going around crumbing up loads of bait, handing it in just over the back of the weed, and then from here I'm casting across the canal to the weed. And and I've been using just the barrel wafters, 2 barrel wafters on a hair. You know, I'm having about a ½ inch between the bait and the hook, so there's a bit of movement there. Fishing on the deck. You know, it's lovely and clear down here, don't need pop-ups. No. So just sitting them on the deck. I think Lewis has been doing the same. They've been catching them on 12 mils.
Yeah, they haven't they?
They've been doing, I mean, Lewis has been using a snowman, and they've just been feeding 12 mils in them, Ben. So we've been mixing it up a bit, haven't we? We've put 22s in.
Obviously, we did bring a lot of bait with us. We're taking back probably 50, 60 kilos of particle we're taking back with us.
Yeah, the particle ain't been used at all, is it?
Nah, and before the last time I come out to Belgium fish canals, it was the other way around. I used a lot of particle.
Yeah.
But I haven't really had much problem with bream. You had a tench, didn't you?
I've had a tench, yeah. I've had a tench. We've seen bream, haven't we?
Yeah,
but they're a bit spawny, aren't they, the bream?
Yeah, the carp are just following the bream around.
Carp have been coming in and mopping up the bream spawn, so they're a bit spawny, the bream. So maybe that's why we ain't been having. I think Lewis had a few, didn't he, out of the shipping canal? He had a few bream out of there, but apart from that, no bream at all, is it? Just one tench, and that's it. I think Lou had a tench, and also we've had 2 tench out of this canal.
It's not bad going.
Yeah, no, that's it, yeah. Yeah, speaking to the locals, I think the tench are not too prolific on here. We ain't seen any in the water.
I haven't seen any.
No.
I've seen quite a few bream, but again, like you say, with the spawning.
Bit spawny in the margins, isn't they, the bream?
So, well, look, that's a recap really on how the session's gone. Unless anything happens in the next hour, that's going to be us. But we are definitely going to be returning.
Yep.
Maybe on here, maybe to different areas. We will definitely 100% be back. I'm looking to come out here in a couple of weeks' time again for another 4 or 5 days. But yeah, it's a mega place. Who wants to be in the UK when you've got this?
Yep, that's it.
So
carp everywhere, lakes everywhere.
No anglers.
No, we ain't seen another angler up
we
here.
Haven't seen another carp.
Couple of locals, innit, and that's it. And it's a 6 mile stretch. So.
And even when we've done our lot of recce's and that, we haven't seen anyone.
No. Shipping canal, there was no one, was there?
We've seen one French angler, no, one German angler, haven't we? And that's it.
Yep.
So yes, mega place, mega country, and
We'll
I'm
be
on it.
back.
And we will be back.